A police officer said, "Your wife reported you missing 3 months ago to collect insurance." The cop's hand was resting on his holster, like he thought I might run or pull a weapon. I was standing in my own driveway, holding a bag of groceries I'd just bought from the Safeway, 2 miles away. Officer Dennis Kowalski, according to his name badge, had pulled up while I was unloading my car at 4:38 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon in October. His first words after stepping out had been simple. "I need you to put your hands where I can see them and identify yourself." I'd laughed, thought maybe someone had called about a suspicious person in the neighborhood, not realizing the suspicious person was supposed to be me. When I told him my name was Andrew Reeves and I lived here, his expression shifted from cautious to confused to something that looked almost like concern. He asked me to stay put while he made a phone call, speaking in low tones with his back turned for maybe 3 minutes before walking back over and delivering that impossible sentence about my wife reporting me missing 3 months ago to collect life insurance. I set the groceries down on the driveway. My hands had gone numb. I stared at him, trying to make the words make sense, while a carton of eggs rolled out of the bag and cracked open on the concrete. I'd been living in a cabin in Montana for the past 4 months, working remotely on a software development contract that had required me to be off-grid for security reasons. The project was for a defense contractor, building encrypted communication systems. Terms of my employment had been explicit: no social media, minimal phone contact, limited internet access, through secured channels only, complete focus on the deliverables, with a substantial bonus for finishing early and maintaining confidentiality. My wife Vanessa had known about the job when I took it, had helped me pack for the extended stay, had driven me to the airport in July when I flew out to begin the contract work. We'd talked about how the money would change things, how the 6-month contract at $18,000 per month would let us pay off debt, build savings, maybe finally take that trip to Europe she'd been wanting. She'd kissed me goodbye at the departure gate, told me she loved me, would miss me, but understood this was too good, an opportunity to pass up, promised she'd be fine, managing things at home while I was gone. We'd established a communication schedule. I'd call her every Sunday evening using the secure line provided by my employer. We'd talk for 30 to 40 minutes about her week and mine. She'd send emails through an encrypted portal when she needed to share anything urgent. The arrangement had worked smoothly for the first 2 months. Vanessa had seemed fine during our calls, maybe a little lonely, but understanding, talking about her work as a dental hygienist, updates on our friends, how she was keeping busy with yoga classes and book club meetings. She'd mentioned missing me, but never in a way that suggested she was struggling or having second thoughts. I'd finished the contract 3 weeks ahead of schedule, collected my bonus, flew back to Seattle yesterday afternoon, planning to surprise Vanessa by coming home early rather than calling ahead. I'd taken a cab from the airport to a hotel, slept off the travel exhaustion, rented a car this morning, stopped to buy groceries so I could cook her favorite meal as a welcome home surprise. I'd been imagining her face when she opened the door, saw me standing there, imagining the reunion after 4 months apart, imagining getting back to normal life together. Officer Kowalski was calling for backup, speaking into his radio about needing a detective and a supervisor at my address. I was trying to process what he'd said about Vanessa reporting me missing. "There has to be a mistake," I told him, my voice sounding distant in my own ears. "I've been working in Montana. My wife knew exactly where I was. We talked every week." Kowalski's expression was professional sympathy, mixed with skepticism. "Sir, I'm going to need you to stay right here until my supervisor arrives. Don't go into the house. Don't make any calls. Just wait." Something in his tone made it clear this wasn't a request. I nodded numbly, sitting down on the curb while he stood a few feet away, keeping me in sight. My phone was in my pocket. I pulled it out, thinking I'd call Vanessa, clear this up immediately, but Kowalski moved closer. Full story is linked below or on my channel.